heading off to an unexpected hike ever since we left Landmannalaugar early, because we didn't plan to come out here. We were going to stay there 2 more days. And just thinking about leaving Landmannalaugar, one of the things that really made us decide to leave, as we said on another video, was, it was a combination of, well, number one, in 3 days, 36 hours, we had about 6 hours of sleep, seeing all the sights and waking up early, staying up late to get the 11 p.m. sunset photos, and then the 3:30 a.m. sunrise photos. When we got to Landmannalaugar, the hut that we booked, actually every day that they close at 12 to 1, oh, 10 to 12.
Yeah, 10 to 12.
10 to 12, and they kick you out of it. Even if you're sleeping and tired, they kick you out. And then, as we mentioned yesterday, the restrooms, they close down half the restroom, so there's big long lines. And between being exhausted and those 3 things, with the sleep, restrooms, and the kicking you out of the hut, which was amazing, we were just like so tired, we decided to book another hotel. So that's why we stayed in the Ranga hotel, which is really nice. So now we're heading off to another hike. It's a waterfall. Andrea found it. You know the name of it?
There's a canyon first, right? There's a canyon and then a waterfall. So
Yeah.
the canyon is called, I keep forgetting the name. I should remember at this point. I put it in. Midskalagil. And we think Gil is canyon.
Yeah, we think Gil, because many different canyons end with that. Studagil or Studlagil. So we're heading over to the canyon. And one of the things that we noticed here is, if you look at the mountains meet this flat land, and then if you look over on this side, there's this like rock mound out there. And what we realized was that because of Iceland is so volcanic, what we're riding on was what was once the ocean. Because clearly, at least seems this way, that where the mountains meet the flatland is where the ocean once was, but all these successive eruptions, basically, and there's a beautiful waterfall out there, filled in the oceans, and it's just where the road is now. So pretty amazing geological situation. Because oftentimes you look out and you look around and you see these mounds like that in the middle of the flatland, and again, those were like probably sea stacks in the ocean until the volcanic eruptions filled this whole area in. We thought this was very interesting because of the avalanche danger here. These guys, I guess, obviously realized they built the house too close to the slope, so they put a barrier made out of what looks like a bunch of trees there to prevent the avalanche from coming in. Heading to our first hike today, which is called Midskalagil, something like that. Well, it's Midskalagil Canyon. There's a canyon, looks like there's a small waterfall. But there's another big waterfall to the left here that we're going to check out as well.
We can ride on a 3-digit road against the mountain coming out, instead of getting back onto one. Right?
Yep. What's the significance of a 3-digit road?
The 3-digit road is typically not paved or not as well paved. You need a 4x4 vehicle to ride on a 3-digit road.
Okay, so it is.
And it usually connects the north and the south, so it's off the beaten path.
So it's not an F road. An F road means very, very unmaintained, which is what we were on going through Highway 208 to 235 back to and from Landmannalaugar.
But the F roads are always 3-digit roads. So the road to Thatgill was a 3-digit road, but not an F road. But I think they sometimes change the F roads and un-F-ify them. So 3 digits means not necessarily paved.
We did a quick stop at a church right by the waterfall, because that's where the parking's at. And one thing that was interesting, which talks about like the strength of Iceland women. We just stopped over at a house just right next to the church and asked for directions to how to get to the waterfall, and she said you have to park at the church. Now, It's 45 degrees. She's wearing spandex shorts and basically what amounts to is a jogging shirt. So it's like total summer weather.
Jogging bra.
Jogging bra, yeah. total summer weather. And she's just washing this quad tractor type of device. Like it's 80 degrees and sunny. And we're here in fleece, and this is just about good enough in fleece with 3 layers and a fleece on. She's just washing this car like it's like 88, 90 degrees and sunny. Pretty amazing.
We're in Ásólfsskálakirkja something.
Yeah, we just, this is the cemetery that's right next to the church that we just visited over here. That's the church. And there's our Land Rover that we rented. This is a pretty cool looking little cemetery. Let's go check it out. Very historical, I bet you. Look at these, probably generations of family on this farm.
Probably these older ones that are just across.
That's 2006, yeah.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah, this is like, I'm sure this is generations of family. Pretty amazing. 2016, surprisingly. Yeah, 2016. Let's check it out. Beautiful gate. I bet you there was a fence around here at one time, but it probably was wood.
1896.
That was, yeah, buried 1968 and 1978, but born in one was born in 1893. Beautiful little cemetery. 1943. Yep. Buried in 1943. Yeah. There probably has been so many generations of people that, you know, these were probably, I would guess, wood tombstones, huh? Yeah, pretty amazing.
Look at the mounds, like.
Yeah, they're just mounds. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Just graves that are mounds. What do you think?
I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
Beautiful little canyon. So we're checking out this waterfall here behind us, and there's this rock wall here with a hole through it that we're gonna telescope out the GoPro and see what it looks like behind it. But I think it's a very nice, beautiful, clear pool of water. And then there are, right to the side of us here, there are like, it's like two bridges, kind of like two bridges here. So we don't know what this is about. So we're gonna check out and see what this area looks like right above this wall here. So we're just leaving this waterfall, really beautiful. That's what's nice about Iceland is that there are so many beautiful waterfalls just all along the way, and we're just off of, by the Ragna Hotel off of Highway 1, and all the drive through on the south side you see waterfalls everywhere, and you can just stop over. And it's really, it can provide a lot of cinematic drone footage if you have a drone. But you have to be careful because it's very easy to get disoriented with the drone and have your drone crash. Kind of like this guy right here.
Which is not yours.
That's not my drone, but if you look at it, it's been sitting in the water quite some time. And apparently it crashed. Must have crashed into the rocks or maybe a bird. The propellers are clipped off here. And this is the ultralight DJI 249 grams. So I'm not sure how old this is, but it looks like the memory cards are still sealed in this device. And I'm very surprised that if someone lost the drone, that they wouldn't have like at least recovered it. So I'm going to try to see if I can pull up the memory cards because they're sealed into the sides, and maybe the memory cards are still recoverable. So we,
if it's you, we'll find you.
Yeah, maybe they said their name and address. If it is, we'd send them. We'll send them the drone along with the memory cards.
So we just ate at this little restaurant that I found near where we were, which was super sweet, and we both had some cod. You love the cod here, don't you?
It seems like every restaurant you go to in Iceland just has amazing food.
Yeah, but not what people usually say. And we even had fresh vegetables from their garden, which is not often what people say about Iceland.
And
but
here's the most amazing thing about Iceland. Where can you walk out of a restaurant and see this kind of a view? Check this out. Is this just like unbelievable?
It's incredible.
You can come out of Iceland and go to a beautiful restaurant and then have this absolutely incredible view. Do you remember what the name of this restaurant was?
Gamla Fjösid.
Gamla Fjösid?
Fjösid.
Oh, that's a video. Hello, picture video. That's a picture video.